Heavy hearts this morning for Detroit police. The department mourning the loss of one of their own after a shootout at a home on Wyoming and Pembroke on the city's west side. Officers were responding to a home invasion when an armed suspect opened fire.
And as you are waking up this morning, here are the latest developments. The officer who was killed was an 18-year veteran of the force.
Now, a 3-year veteran of the force was shot in the leg. He's recovering this morning in temporary serious condition.
And the suspect was shot by officers, and right now that suspect's in custody, recovering in the hospital.
7 Action News reporter Allie Hoxie is live at Sinai Grace this morning to walk us through how this tragedy happened. Allie?
This is a very tragic situation all around, but there have been Detroit police officers showing their support this morning. There's still 2 police cruisers out here. We're told at one point, Chief Craig says there was 275 officers that came out here last night. So here's what we know about this tragic situation so far. Officers were called to a home on Wyoming, just 2 blocks south of 8 Mile on Detroit's west side last night around 7:20. Chief Craig says when officers arrived, people were running from the home, telling police there was a man inside with a rifle. Chief Craig says officers cleared the first floor of the home, then they went downstairs to check in the basement. When the 4 officers came down the stairs, that's when Chief Craig says the suspect started shooting with a high-powered rifle. A Detroit police officer who's been on the force for 3 years was shot in the leg. An 18-year veteran was shot in the neck. Both officers were rushed here to Sinai Grace Hospital in police cruisers. The officer shot in the leg was conscious and moving when he arrived at the hospital. The 18-year veteran was pronounced dead here at Sinai Grace.
We lost a hero. These nights are the worst part of the job for the chief and me, and I think it's a night for Detroiters to reflect on what these police officers mean to us. They're just on a shift, and all of a sudden they're in a life and death situation.
Our heart and prayers go out to his family, certainly our community, and all of the officers in the Detroit Police Department.
As for a motive behind this deadly shooting, Chief Craig tells us they believe this could have been a domestic situation and that the suspect was looking for his girlfriend. It's still unclear at this time if she lived in the home where the officers were shot. Police did tell us that the suspect did flee the scene. He was caught a few blocks away on Kentucky and brought here to Sinai Grace in temporary serious condition. Reporting live from Sinai Grace Hospital, Allie Hoxie, 7 Action News.
Thank you so much, Allie. And of course, our hearts go out to the families of both officers involved in that shooting.
That's right. Stay with 7 Action News throughout the morning on WXYZ.com for continuing coverage of this deadly police shooting.